Good morning. Welcome in. He's watching me. This is a black tree monitor. And there are many kids here today. Welcome in.
It's a Virgin Islands boat.
What is this? Look at this.
Oh, here's my guy. Oh man, he's hanging out on the window. Welcome to Monday at the Zoo. Then we have one down here. Good morning, Lynn. There are so many school kids here today. Oh! This guy's hanging in there. You can really see his color. This is an anole. And I'm going to have to move away from this window because the kids are... Yes, I will see you at lunch. Let's go see the vipers. Welcome in. Let's go take a peek over here. There's a whole bunch of school children, so I want to make sure I don't get them on my live. I'm a little later than usual. We did have snow again. Not quite as much as what they thought. I think we maybe got 1.5 inches. It's just really cold. Good morning, Peace. I made it. Gosh, even the mongoose are sleeping today. He's up cuddled on that blanket. Hi, Dee. Good morning. We are at the zoo. It should be a fun-filled day. Apparently, there are some school trips here today, judging by how many children are here. Let's see if we can see anybody in here. Unfortunately, it's too hard to see in here. Unless they're like right up in the close, but this is a bush baby, but we can't, I see something moving there, but it's like in the shadow, so my camera's not picking it up. He is in there. It's really hard to see. Again, these are nocturnal animals, so oh, goodness sake. It's been a long weekend again. Now, apparently, media can be charged with treason. That's always fun. Oh, there we go. We got some otters up here. Napping. Otters napping. Oh, did you? Yeah, Peace got a lot of snow. We only got a little. She had feet of snow. I am in the building because it is really cold outside. We went from snow on Saturday to 60 degrees yesterday and thunderstorms to snow again today. Oh, yeah, that's a good call, Peace. He's just chilling out on the log. That's a yellow spotted river turtle. If you look at his head, you can see he has yellow spots. They literally named him that. Then we have the freshwater stingray. Yeah, he's pretty big. Just chilling out there. Not as big as our other guy. Let me see if we can find him. Oh, the sloth isn't down here. He must be upstairs again. Morning. Let's see if we can see the big turtle. Oh, there's two of them. Right, chair. Yes, that was a freshwater stingray. As opposed to the ocean stingrays that actually killed. Oh gosh, what was his name? Steve Irwin. Was stung in the heart by a stingray. Oh. They're looking at stuff. Well, Peace, I believe the barb on the end is a weapon. I'm not sure about the freshwater. I know the saltwater ones because, again, I don't know if you guys ever remember watching or if you ever did watch he was from Australia. I think his name was Steve Irwin. His son and daughter have taken over their animal sanctuary in Australia, but he was actually killed by a saltwater stingray. It stung him in the heart. Right? Yeah. That was so sad. Again, a champion of animals all over the world. Trying to see if I can see the parrots. Nope. They're not here. Oh, see? Yeah. Yeah, so is his daughter. Bindi was doing it for a long time. I think they run the whole sanctuary in Australia. That's the poison dart frog. Let's see if we can see let's see if I can get a reaction like last time from the sloth up here. Oh, it looks like he's hiding more this time. Good morning. Oh, yeah, we can see you in there. There we go. He's napping, as usual. You can see his claws and his face today. Yeah, I think his wife also. I think the whole family is involved in that. I don't know what the sanctuary is called. I know. I'm not waking him up today though, apparently. I must not be making enough noise. Well, his eyes are open now. Let's see if he has a reaction. I don't think so. If it is, it's going to be a slow reaction. I can see his nose twitching. Hi, Andy. Welcome in. We are at the Lincoln Park Zoo right now, staring at a sloth, hoping for a reaction. Unfortunately, today, he doesn't mind me talking. See, I'm being louder now. See if I'll wake him up. He is definitely smelling. But I think that's the only reaction I'm going to get today. Oh well. Let's zoom back out. Well, now tomorrow is the actual primaries here in Illinois. Everyone has to vote. Vote, vote, vote. Again, if they say they can't find you on the roll, you ask for a, oh gosh, I forgot what it's called now. Provisional. Ask for a provisional ballot and make sure you get a receipt that you turn that provisional ballot in at the poll that you're at. That is your proof that you voted. But you can vote, it just has to be by provisional ballot. We, of course, have a lot of nasty races going on here in Illinois. That's normal for Chicago politics. Well, he's just busy today. Let's see if he's going to eat. I wasn't sure if he was going to take that piece of lettuce, but nope. He's so graceful swimming. Hi, Mr. T. Welcome in. This is the guy I'm paying attention to right now. Oh, look at the fluttering he's doing. That's really cool, dude. What you doing? Are you saying hi? Yeah, he's got a lot of mussels and clams on the bottom here. Empty shells. Also little like minnows, you know, the small little fish. That is really cool. I don't know what you're doing, but that is really, you're dancing for me. Look at that, Nana got the freshwater stingray to dance. No music. Maybe I'll make a short and put some music to it. Okay, he's done. Thank you. That was very nice. Oh, the bowl with the stuff, actually it looks like turtle food. So I'm guessing that's the turtle's food right there. Not that he's in a hurry to eat it, but if you notice there's a branch that goes over by that. Keeps it out of the regular water, but makes it easy for the turtles to get to. Also, there's lettuce swimming around in the water here, so he could grab that at any time. And this guy's just chilling out.
A crocodile.
So many kids here today. It's kind of early for the school trips to start. Usually they wait till springtime. Or they decided to go in apparently. Let's see if they're in their little cubby over here. Nope. Oh, yeah, there you are. They're all cuddled in the corner over there. They don't want to be filmed, so they went into the back room. Let's go back out this way. See if hopefully the kids have moved on from this direction. Oh, there's no porcupine today. So how was everybody's weekend? Hopefully good. Even the bats aren't out yet. Nana's got this almost to herself now. All the kids are gone. Yeah, they have school today. So they bring the school bus, like a regular school trip. Let's see if I can see the cactus mouth. There, no. Usually he's running around, but I don't see him in here. Oh, they have the video going of the... That's the ape house when they built it. Good morning, Susan. I know, Susan.
In the wild. So that formed the basis of our education programs and our conservation science programs, which in the last
Speaking of school buses,
has been the biggest development at Lincoln Park Zoo.
Into the 1960s and 70s, we start to see a transition towards less of a kind of passive, here's what a giraffe looks like and observe it, to more formal programming, more complicated signage, interpreters, volunteers talking about the animals, classes that more directly and actively try to connect people to nature.
We were still part of the park district at that time. The park district was primarily a recreational facility. So the Zoo Society provided the resources for us to hire educators, to hire conservationists.
Les Fisher was a real visionary at the time when he created a conservation and science program here at the zoo. That was a very unusual thing to do.
I hired the first scientist here, and at that time, it was a breakthrough.
I came to Lincoln Park Zoo in summer of 1989, and I was the only research staff person. We focused on meaningful, small research projects for the curatorial staff. They would come to us with questions. For example, how can we get the polar bears to spend more time in the water? Or why are the penguins being so aggressive?
When I first started, there was a couple people in our education department who worked for the park district, and Steve Thompson had just started as our sole conservation science person. We looked to conservation science to help us with questions that we ask. The Davey Center for Endocrinology and Epidemiology, when that started, and Dr. Rachel Santermeyer started here, it opened up a whole new world for us as far as being able to look at reproductive hormones, stress hormone levels with our animals here. Those kinds of tools are things that we really just dreamed about when we first started, because we really just went off of
the science of the zoo.
About how we thought the animals were doing based on their behavior. The hormone information especially gives us a look at their inner life a little bit and how they're responding to their environment or things that happen in their environment that we may not be able to pick up on.
I think when people think about zoos, they might still think about the old model of zoos, where you came to a zoo, you maybe touched an animal, You interacted with it physically in some way, and then you would leave. And zoos have really evolved past that.
When I started the zoo in 1976, we were still doing chimp tea parties at our children's zoo.
Wow.
It was extremely popular. We dressed the chimps up in clothing, and they sat at a table and had something to drink. And at the time, it was acceptable. But as we learned more and more about chimp behavior, in order to get the message across that they are endangered and people need to protect them, we can't treat them like they're humans. We can't dress them up like they're humans. There's a disconnect there.
Keto, I think, is one of the most well-known chimpanzees ever to live at Lincoln Park Zoo. He went through a lot of change through his life. In the 60s and 70s, he was involved in activities that we would never engage in today. Later in his life, he had that opportunity to really find his true chimpanzee self again. When we think about what Keto has seen through that long 55 years living here at Lincoln Park Zoo, it's encouraging because he's a symbol of really the progress we've made in how we consider chimpanzees as a species and how we care for them as individuals.
That was before I started, 2013 he died.
We were already doing kind of paper and pencil behavioral observation projects, which have now graduated into for animal care, being able to use Zoo Monitor.
Zoo Monitor is an app that we developed here at Lincoln Park Zoo.
Yep.
To be able to collect
And
data
the Zoo
about
Monitor app is used around the world.
time, and really meant to be this behavioral monitoring tool that you can use as a manager to make a decision.
The Zoo Monitor is really important. Just the idea of being able to get real-time data and then being able to make some husbandry changes. One of our Zoo Monitor projects in the birdhouse is looking at our black-necked stilts and their behaviors during breeding season. So it's a mixed species exhibit. We start to see territorial disputes during breeding season. So we've used Zoo Monitor to help us plan and foresee when that might happen. And we're able to make habitat changes so all the birds are able to live comfortably together. Before Zoo Monitor, I think we're kind of guessing. We're kind of trying to figure it out along the way.
From an animal care perspective, we're focusing on behavioral goals as opposed to natural history of the animal in order to figure out what should they be doing, how much time should they be spending doing certain activities during the day, and how do we achieve that in the spaces that we have for the zoo through enrichment. Through our opportunity programs, our programs, and our Zoo Monitor program, one of the things that we're trying to do is integrate all of these things together into a holistic management approach.
Welfare is not about the physical health alone of an animal. It's about the behavior of the animal. It's about how it feels in relation to its habitat. Our exhibitry went from being one of an exhibit with a lot of animals to exhibits that were pretty bare but had a lot of space for breeding, to exhibits that actually show the natural habitat of the animal. That started to get people away from just looking at an animal and being entertained by it, by understanding that the animal is part of a habitat and these habitats are disappearing and we need to do something about that.
We've been renovating buildings ever since I started here in 1990, and we continue to do that in order to make the best spaces for animals, or we're adding human spaces for our learning programs.
Hello,
When you
Denton,
think of
Gator,
old zoos, you
and
think of
Colin.
menagerie, and you think of the person who
I was
wants
just
to
showing
talk
the
to
video
them,
of the
and
actual zoo.
showcase that. It's really different now. Gone are the days where we have birds in tons of cages all over the place. We're really looking at
Because, again, Lincoln Park Zoo is a whole different kind of zoo. And it's fascinating how it went from a regular zoo to this educational. Oh, look at, there he is back there. That is a beaded lizard. Usually they hide in this little tube up in. Well, there's one up here. There he is. Oh, I'm boring him. He's yawning. If you see their skin up close, it actually has beads on it. It's really Cool. Oh my goodness. I think he just ate something. I don't think those are yawns. Hi, Sigrun. Welcome in. Good morning. This is the Monday Zoo Day. This is actually the Lincoln Park Zoo, just a little north of downtown Chicago. Every Monday I come and do a live stream from here before I start my shift. Here is a viper. You can see his little nose. There it is. Usually they're cuddled together. Today they're separate. There we go. Oh, just gator. I gotcha. Okay, gator. I just had gators on before. You missed it. Well, actually, he wasn't a gator, but he's in the gator family. Yeah, usually they're cuddled, and today they're not, so. But that's okay. Oh, you got off the glass, huh, dude? These guys are like one of my favorites, the Anole. They're just so cool looking. Again, his color, you can't see it probably too well on my screen, but it's like a teal blue green mix. Then we have the other gentleman over here just hanging out. He has a very long tail. I don't know if there. See how long his tail is? It's like almost, I say twice the length of his body. See, his goes all the way down to here. That's his tail there, not the branch. Let's see what's up over here. Oh, I don't see him. The python. Last time I said I couldn't find it, and somebody told me afterwards he was right up in the corner, but I can't find him again. I don't know why I have such a hard time with. Oh gosh, he's right there. Well, that's a good excuse to have a great nickname, actually. There's his head there, hanging down off the branch, and his body's all coiled up together. Pretty cool. I got the black tree monitors crawling up, way up high. There we go. Woo! He's on the move. We have more children coming in again, so let me see if I can. I lost the stink again. Oh, let's go back to the monitor. He seems to be giving us the most bang for our buck here on movement. Oh, are we trying to get out? Nice jump, dude. Hi, Patricia. Welcome in. This is the Lincoln Park Zoo. We are now looking at a black tree monitor who seems to want an avenue out. He wants to expand his horizons. We had a whole bunch of babies here last year. I think they've moved them out to other zoos. Now his tail is twice as long as his body, not 3 times.
You saw these two little bugs together?
Yeah, they do. Very nasty. Very nasty. Where are you going, dude? All right, let's go outside. Not that I wanted to go outside. Oh, let's get the axolotl first. Everybody loves an axolotl. Where are you? There you are. Hello, baby. There he is, right there.
Oh, I see. I see what?
We only have the black ones. We don't have the pink one. I wish we had a pink one. It would be easier to see. Oh, it's snowing again. Yay! Isn't that fun? Let's go to the snow. Welcome to Chicago. If you're not from here, this is, see, we've only got maybe 2 inches just by the bench total there. I know in the western suburbs and north of us, they actually had a blizzard warning, but we really didn't get that much. This, I think, is a little bit of lake effect now, because lake effect always works here. We'll peek around this way and maybe go into the monkey house before I say goodbye today. I don't think the lions are out yet.
They're eagles, not birds.
Okay. Nope, no snow leopards. Now you'd think the snow leopards would be out in snow. The sun was out when I got here. That's why I think it's lake effect. But that's okay. Eventually it'll warm up here. Eventually. Depending on the weather, I'll probably go out to Broadview either Wednesday or Thursday. Tomorrow, I'm trying to find some watch parties for some of the candidates that are in the primary here. I'd love to go to Cats. Abu's Ghazali. I just don't know where it's at. They have really, politics in Chicago are a different breed than anywhere else. And if you don't have the blessing of the king of the party, it used to be Madigan. If you don't have the blessing, you don't get the support. And they will tear you to pieces, even though you're on the same side. So I've watched it happen here in Illinois, at Chicago again. And it's so disappointing because I know all these people personally. And I thought they had more of a backbone than what they're actually showing. So that's very disappointing. But that's why I walked away. I was hoping there'd be changes, but there isn't. It's all the same. Hello, Nurse Rod. Welcome in. We're in the monkey house. Hopefully there's monkeys in the monkey house. Well, let's see. Nope. Oh, Patricia. I was just reading an article about that gentleman that's been missing for 2 weeks now. He was the head of, he was a general, I believe, a retired general that was the head of all the UFO studies and had all the information. And mysteriously, he disappeared like 2 weeks ago. He lived in New Mexico. Oh my goodness, there's just nobody in here today. Oh, there she is. He's up on Murray and JC. These are Gibbons. I volunteer at the zoo.
Oh, yeah.
This is the female. Her name is JC. And that's Murray up there, the black and white one. She is a white-handed gibbon, and he is a white-faced gibbon. So they're two different species, but they're buddies.
Oh, that's so cute. That's awesome.
Oh, JC's gonna go after. Yeah, nurse, I think so. Plus, I find it interesting because it wasn't that long ago that Obama was teasing about the aliens, right? And then all of a sudden, this guy goes missing. I saw the senior alert. I'm not sure where it was. There was a senior alert out for him. He was a retired general. Again, the one that was in charge of all the alien UFO stuff. These are Allen swamp monkeys. And he's licking some kind of treat off of that strap right there. Let's see your face. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. I'm sorry, the light, I think, is You can't see his face so well. Okay, let's go see the apes since I'm already all the way over here. I wasn't going to walk that far, but that's okay. We'll walk. Yeah, they're okay. A lot of times it's really hard to catch all the monkeys out. All right, what's the difference between an ape and a monkey? Chad, there's a question. What's the difference between an ape and a monkey? As we head to the apes. Nobody knows? What's the difference between an ape and a monkey? One's bigger. Nope, that doesn't work. Apes don't have tails, monkeys do. And you can always remember that because how do you spell monkey? There's a Y on the end with a tail, right? The ape family, like the gibbons and the gorillas and the chimpanzees, have no tails. Monkeys do. That's the difference. Let's go see if the boys are awake. As you can see, our poor tulips are totally covered. They came up too fast, although they know Chicago's weather, so it's their own fault. Luckily, this isn't supposed to last long, and this snow is super heavy and wet, so it might actually do them some good. The zebras are out. They don't care if it's cold. Listen, these gorillas can govern whatever they want. I am not going to argue with them at all. I've had one play with me once. I was faced the other direction of the class, and he came up behind me and smacked the glass, scared the pants off of me. Oof, it's cold. Oh, what are we doing, boys? Oh. Somebody's eating. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, we're napping. Already? It's so early, dude. What you napping for? Oh, you heard something. What'd you hear? You were checking on the other guy, huh? He's not doing nothing. Let's go see what this guy's doing over here. I think he's over here eating. They got new enrichment. And as you see, we have a lot of birds in here, but they don't mind having the birds in. They don't mind sharing. There we go, we're eating. Yeah, I know, Susan. Welcome to the Chicago bounce, right? I was saying before that Saturday was snowing. Sunday was 60 yesterday. Thunderstorms, rain. Today it's snowing again. We just like to bounce. These are lowland silverback gorillas. These two are boys that are in here, our bachelor troop. Let's see if the family's out. I don't think so. Not quite sure. So I got to meet that, I put a shirt out. Lee, Ghostwriter _ Lee 19 on Instagram. He has been phenomenal in Minnesota. There we go. Wow. You got it all here, dude. Some leeks. I'm gonna hide the lettuce. Okay, we're gonna hide the lettuce. Okay, hide it. Okay, nobody can get it. You got it underneath there. Oh, and now we're gonna eat this one over here. Yeah, they just got all kinds of lettuce and stuff in here now. We got one up on top here, eating away. Hi, Erica, Thomas, welcome in. Oh, we're gonna go up. Where are we going? Okay. Everybody's munching down here. This is a silverback. He is the male of this family. He's the boss of the applesauce. You can see why they're called silverbacks. There's his back. Oh, I'm not sure, Nurse Rod. He's all muscle. All muscle. Got another one up on top. They have their own little areas that they go in when they don't feel like sharing. Very good. Okay. Apparently we don't want to have anything to do with you. So she's getting down now. Well, that's one way to do it. Slide down the rope. She's going to the door to see if there's any special treats there. We have one in the hammock up here. He is the boss, but yeah. He's a very passive boss, I think. He's not really into really causing too much ruckus. We got one chimpanzee out. Oh, no, the bird did that. Oh, here they come. Here they come. I find it funny. One of these name is Nana. I can't tell them apart. I've tried. Just can't get it. Well, hello there. Yes, those are Kong toys that they're playing with. Yeah, Nurse Rod, they're set up for the animals more so than viewing. You know, they try to get it as real of a situation for them that they would encounter out in the wild, as opposed to being for people to view them. I think this one might be Nana. They got lettuce in the back. He's got an itch. They're ready to start their day. We'll go back to the gorillas, and then I'm going to say goodbye to you for today. I need to go and get ready for my shift. He's still napping. Let's go see him. Oh, he looks like he's reading a book. Oh my God, he looks like he's reading a book. Doesn't it? Seriously, dude. What you reading? Oh, you give me that face. You give me that. Oh, I can't get too close because then it focuses in on the drops on the window as opposed to him. Let's see if I get back. Let's see if I can get him from the other side. That's hilarious. It looks like he's reading. Everybody turn to page 4. Oh no, he's sitting in a box. Don't make a car go? Beep, beep. Or is that your choo-choo train, dude? Oh, come on. Unfortunately, it's picking up on the glass instead of him, but he's actually sitting in a box. Oh, that was a big yawn. Big yawn. I'm gonna back off here, so, right? Yeah, he wants to go in the snow. That's the way we used to make our sleds. That's the old school way. Grab a box.
Okay, so this guy, I would say his nose is rounder for sure. And he has more of like a squashed face compared to the other one. And you feel free to like look at these pictures as well. It's like check they're not.
Did you see him? He's sitting in the box.
Oh, they love boxes.
I know.
Yeah.
At first, it looked like he was reading a book, you know, from out here, doesn't it? I mean, he's turning the pages, but he's actually, and I'm live, so my chat said, well, I think he wants to go outside and go sledding, because that's the old school sleds was a box.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, they love sitting in boxes. They're very cute about it. Especially him. He likes boxes, and then he likes putting blankets over the top of himself, and then kind of like
Dancing around.
like a ghost. You can also look at the other one. So you can
Okay, guys. See, this is their outside right now. That's why they're inside. This is their enclosure. Here, you can have fun going down that hill. Well, I thank everybody for coming in today. Hopefully tomorrow I'm going to be able to I'd like to find a watch party to stream from. So I'm going to work on that today. Wednesday I'll probably be out to Broadview, either Wednesday or Thursday. And then again on Saturday, of course, but I want to go out during the week one more time when there's nobody around to see what's going on with them. Because we know they are stepping stuff up, so. Everybody have a great day. There's the last pictures of him sitting in his little box. Thanks, Mods.
Yeah. Like, I'm good for hours.
Bye, everyone.